DeAndre Swaggy asks, how was your first kiss?
Okay, given the emotion that I had for you and how much I already felt for you so quickly, the first kiss was the best. It was really the best, only because like I finally felt like it really felt like I found a soulmate. As stupid as that sounds. I've never been one to say like, oh, I'm in love with this person and ooh, I want to die and marry this person, because I never wanted to marry anybody. But after I met Bart, I was like, wow, this is what it feels like. Like it was like an immediate connection. So I just wanted to really be like connected with him in every aspect. And I know all you fucking pervy pervos right now are like thinking sex, like that's the most way you guys can be connected. But no, it was really innocent, it was really sweet. So when we first like kissed, man, it was really good. It wasn't even about like the technique or the way we kissed. It could have just been like 2 pecks and then that's it for a split second. But just like that connection, that moment was like perfect because of how I felt for him.
Amir asks, what was Joe's reaction?
Okay, so Joe knows both of us and he knows both of our backgrounds. He knows us very, very well. So, I think he was just in shock. I think he was just like, what the fuck? Just because everyone knows that, like, we were homies. Like, even we couldn't believe that we were having feelings for each other. Like, I would sit down and I was like, what the fuck? I like Bart. Like, oh! One side of me was just like so repulsed. But then the other side of me was just really happy that like I found you. So yeah, when Joe found out, he was like laughing. Like Joe thought it was like the funniest, craziest thing ever. So yeah, he didn't really give a fuck. I mean, he didn't really care. He was like, whatever. Like this is fucking crazy, but whatever. You guys hungry? Yeah, he didn't care.
Nathan John Cruz asks, how are the dogs handling this?
When I first met Bart, I had my dog Patches, my spotted Dalmatian that passed away last year. And when they first met, it was pretty bad, just because his dog wasn't socialized, and then my dog wasn't socialized. So that meant when they got together, they just wanted to rip each other's head off. And he has a German Shepherd, Tyson, that's like 100 pounds, beastly ass dude. And then my dog was probably only like 45 pounds or something, really tiny. So she was like trying to like puff out her chest like she was gonna do some shit to him. I was like, oh no, dude, like this is not gonna happen. He will kill you. So in the beginning they hated each other, kind of like us. Well, I don't know if you hated me, but I mean I didn't hate you, but I just didn't like you.
I see. And then kind of like us too, in the beginning Patches hated Tyson, but then after a while she would start backing her ass up into Tyson.
Stupid.
Fine. Next question. Jesse asks, nicknames for each other?
It started off very regular. So it started at Babe, and then it moved to Baby, and then it moved to, what did it move to?
Stud Muffin, maybe?
Yeah, maybe Stud Muffin, and then he came up with a very cute one, which was Bear, and then it changed from Bears to Mama Bear, and then Papa Bear, and then the R was removed, and then it became a W, so then it became Mama Bear, and then Papa Bear. So that's what we call each other now. Like, it's Tyson Fawn, my new dog that was adopted, me and him, like Mama and then Papa, and then we're all the bears.
Sometimes it's even Tyson Bear and Bobby Bear.
Yeah, the dogs become bears too. Yeah. Judge all you want, okay? I think it's cute as hell.
It's gay and cute at the same time, motherfuckers. Jamal Chima asks, what do you find the best aspect / feature about each other?
Okay. The best aspect about Bart is that he's a very straightforward, honest, kind-hearted individual. And what I mean is that he's very fair, he's very upfront. What you see is what you get. And he's just all about the people he loves. God, I'm making you sound like a fake person, but that's how you really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're really sweet. The way you treat your mom, the way you treat your family, like you put everyone's needs before yours. And which is really crazy.
I thought I treated that bitch like shit.
He's kidding. What's crazy, I mean, it blows my mind because because he's an only child, so I thought he was going to be spoiled and like this little bitch. But no, he's actually like a gentleman and like, yeah, he always like bends over backwards for me and like his family and stuff. Initially when we first got together, this is like immaturity on my part, but he would always like put his mom like in front of everything else. Like, hey, let's hang out with my mom. That, my mom's coming over for lunch. That, my mom's this, my mom's that. And at first I was like, oh, that's cool. He loves his mom. But then after a while I was like, whoa, what the hell? This is fucking weird. What about spending quality time together? But then, like that only lasted like maybe a couple months, and I'm like, whoa, like this is really cool. Like he really wants to make his family like really close and really tight, because he sees a future in us. So that's when it really opened up my eyes to how kind-hearted this beast right here is.
Fake Victor Kim asks, so when are you two gonna tie the knot and rent a room?
So fake, Mr. Kim. We've been dating for 4 years now. Our anniversary is on Christmas Day. And the crazy thing about that is that the first day that we got together was also the first day that we said we loved each other, which was also the first day that we decided to start living together. So since that day that we got together, we've never really been apart. Like, we've been living together since then. So that means, we have all our accounts together, we have, JK Films together, we have our dogs together, we have everything that you can think of, we have shared. So, I don't know.
Have you even wiped our asses together?
No, never.
Fine.
That's disgusting. So I guess I say that to say that we're pretty much already married. So
Where's my ring at?
So tying the knot right now is not one of our priorities. At least it's not mine. So for now, I just kind of want to take it easy, just get my life together, get my finances together, get all my goals, and complete those. Travel, do just everything I want to do before tying the knot. Only because after I tie the knot, I would like to start a family and just get a little bit more grown up about things, whatever that means. So, I don't know. It's gonna happen. Right? I'm just kidding. No, when it happens, it happens. I'm not one of those girls that is all like, oh, when are we gonna get married? Let's get married. And then her head explodes. So, yeah, we've been living together since the very beginning, and I don't really care about marriage, to answer your question.
Liverbrains asks, if you were in a car chase, who would be the better getaway driver?
Ooh, that is a great question. That is a really good question, only because Bart and I both enjoy speed. We both enjoy like whipping the car around as much as possible, but I think Bart has a little bit more experience in that department. But I'm not afraid to do crazy shit either. So I guess in a getaway, Bart's a lot smarter than me, so I think he would be better at it. I drive better, but I think because he's smarter, he would be better. Whatever. God, his head's getting so big right now, I could barely fit in this frame. God. Stupid.
Alright, next question.
I'm never this nice to him either.
She's always a bitch to me. Philip Wynn asks, what was your first impression of Bart Kwan?
I thought he was disgusting. I thought he was annoying. I thought he was disgusting. He was always that guy that was like, well, in my opinion, I'm gonna be like, blah, 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 blah. Let me give you my 2 cents.
What does that mean?
That you were just like this goody two-shoes know-it-all. And I hate,
Really?
yeah, like you came off that way, and I was like, ugh, look at this guy.
Sorry.
Maybe I secretly loved you, I don't know.
Sorry.
But he was like that, and then he was like, he's kind of like a dude's dude, and like that means like he would like fart out loud, like in public. He didn't care where he would just fart, burp. He would like be picking his nose like this forever. Like you could be having a conversation and literally 2 of his fingers are in his nose. I was like, what the fuck? Were you raised by wolves? Like, what's wrong with you?
Wolves do not pick their nose. They use their paws. It's furrier.
Whatever. And then like he would eat and ew. You know how some people can eat and they sell that food because they just make it look so appetizing and delicious? He's the complete opposite. Whenever he eats something, it could be my favorite food, but as soon as he's chewing it, I want to fucking vomit. So yeah, that was my... Wow, so much passion. Yeah, that was my first impression of him. I thought he was just super annoying, and I wanted to be on the opposite side of wherever he was. Like, far away.
Okay, next question.
I love you.
I love you too. Evan Lee Sos asks, what is it about Bart Kwan that set him apart from the other guys?
So, ironically enough, all those things that were so annoying about him actually made me very interested in him. Why? Is it takes a very confident person to not give a fuck about what their appearance is in society. Which is funny, right? It takes someone that's ultimately confident with themselves to just be themselves. And that's, bottom line, the thing that attracted me to him the most. He would just be in sweats, basketball shorts, hair all fucked up, probably eye boogers in his eye. He didn't care because he was like going to school. Like he had, like his priority list was pretty on point. Like he cared about the right things. He cared about, you know, at the time was his school, his life, his family, his friends, and then everything else, you know, was just insignificant and didn't matter. So when I really looked at that, that's what really, you know, that's what really attracted me to him. And that's what really set him apart from everyone else.
Oh, thank you.
Whatever.
You deserve a kiss for that. Ew, nasty. Harvell Harris asks, did you ever have an issue with his height in the beginning?
No, never. I never had. Honestly, I cared more about how you felt about my height. But because I knew him prior to us getting together, because he was my friend, I saw the types of girls that he dated. And the one right before me was actually like 6, wasn't she? Like 6 feet taller than me. And she was a lot taller than me.
Which one? Oh, the
That
one
one.
from another country.
Yeah. Yeah, so she was a lot taller than him. So,
She was like 6 previously.
yeah, so knowing that, like, usually I'm self-conscious when I know that they're not used to the height difference, because I could give a rat's ass. Like, if I like you, I like you. And that's it. So I was cool with the height, but I was just always trying to make sure he was okay with it. And again, you know, he's really confident, he didn't give a fuck. So, yeah, we were good to go. I don't ever even really think about it now, unless I'm trying to be a jerk and I call him like, what's up, shawty? But he doesn't really do care. We don't really care. So guys, I hope you guys liked that video. Finally, it feels so good opening up and sharing these very intimate things with you guys. And sincerely, I just want to apologize for never really putting it out there before. This whole like YouTube world to me, and just how people want to get to know more of me is something that's so new that I felt it was something that wasn't necessarily insignificant, but I just felt that it wasn't really important that I just share with you guys. But you know, with seeing these responses and how everyone is just congratulating us and it's just very happy to like know this aspect of our lives, it really is heartwarming, and it makes me love you guys that much more, and it kind of makes me regret not saying these things with you guys even more. So knowing that, now it's like I'm gonna become an ultimate open book and just share everything I possibly can with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out all of Bart's responses where I will be asking him the exact same questions. You better be freaking nice. Just kidding. Alright y'all, from Bart and myself, thank you. Hey, what's up beautiful people? Juan Antoinette here, and I cut my hair. See? Ah!